in a village tucked between mountains and mist, where the days were quiet and the nights came early, there was a place spoken of only in whispers: the forest. Not just any forest, but the forest of forgotten wishes. Children were warned about it. Parents told bedtime stories, wrapped in fear. Elders spoke of it only when the wind was howling and no one else was listening. They said, if you stepped into that forest, it would take something from you, something precious. Your dreams, your memories, maybe even your soul. It was where people went and were never seen again. Years ago, a boy named Milo had wandered too close. They never found him. His parents left a candle in the window every night for a year. But even the candle eventually gave up. Nora had heard the stories. She was 13, brave, stubborn. The kind of child who didn't just touch the flame when warned. She held it to see how long she could endure the burn. She didn't believe in the stories, not really, but something about them always lingered. One autumn afternoon, as leaves fell like golden feathers from the sky, Nora wandered beyond the village. The path curved, the trees grew taller, and there, just before the forest edge, she saw it. A small wooden box, covered in moss, half buried in the earth. She knelt, brushing away the soil, and opened it. Inside was a note. The paper crinkled and yellowed with time. The words were barely legible. Wishes are not lost, they are waiting, but beware. Not every wish deserves to come true. Her heart skipped. She looked up at the forest, and for the first time in her life, it looked like it was waiting for her. That night, while the village slept under the hush of stars, Nora slipped from her home, lantern in hand, heart pounding in her chest. She walked toward the trees. The air grew colder as she stepped past the first trunk. The forest didn't feel dead. It felt aware, like it was watching her, listening. She whispered, "Milo." The leaves rustled, though there was no wind. She walked deeper. The moon barely reached the floor. Her light flickered, then steadied, and then a glow. A soft, flickering blue light ahead. She followed it. The path twisted in impossible ways. One moment she was moving forward. The next, she was back where she started. Then, she stumbled into a clearing. Candles, hundreds of them, floating in the air like fireflies frozen in time. Each one, whispering. Whispers that tugged at her thoughts, some loud, some barely there. She stepped closer to one. I wish I could be brave. Another. I want to go home. A third. I miss her. I miss her so much. And then, she heard it. I never wanted to disappear. The voice was familiar. Software frightened. Milo. Nora's breath caught in her throat. "Milo!" she called. Silence. Then, footsteps. From behind the trees, a figure emerged, tall, slender, neither man nor beast. Its eyes shimmered like mirrors. Its voice echoed without sound. "You walk among forgotten wishes." Nora's lantern flickered. "Where is Milo?" she asked. The figure tilted its head. "He is here and not, like the others who gave their wishes and forgot them." "I didn't forget," she said, voice firm. "I came to find him." The figure paused, then slowly raised one long hand, pointing behind her. Nora turned. The candles were gone. In their place stood doors, dozens of them, wooden, iron, glass, one made of smoke, each pulsing softly. "Every door leads to a wish," the figure said, "but only one will set him free." "And the others?" Nora asked. "They take a piece of you, in return." She looked back at the doors. Her fingers trembled. She stepped toward the first, made of stone. A whisper rose. Be loved, be adored, be remembered forever. Another door. No pain, no fear, just peace. A third. Your future, without failure. She closed her eyes. The temptation clawed at her, but then she heard it again. Milo's voice. Please, don't forget me. She opened her eyes and walked past every glowing promise to the smallest door, made of worn wood. No whisper, no light. She opened it. Darkness, cold. And then, a boy. Sitting in a room of shadows. Milo, older, but it was him. He looked up, eyes wide. I dreamed that someone would come, he said. I almost forgot my name. Nora held out her hand. It's time to go home. The forest shook. Branches snapped. Candles flared to life behind them. The figure reappeared, white, blocking the path. One may leave, it said. One must stay. Nora's heart sank. Milo stepped forward. Then I'll stay. No, Nora said. You've been here long enough. She looked at the figure. Take my wish instead. The air grew still. The figure studied her, eyes like stars. Then it bowed. Brave, foolish, worthy. A light enveloped them, and when it faded, they were standing at the forest's edge. Home. Milo collapsed into tears. The village awoke to the sound of bells. He had returned. Nora said little of what happened, just that, sometimes, you have to go where no one else dares to find what others have lost. Years later, Nora became the village's storyteller. She would light a lantern each night, placing it at the edge of the forest. And if you listened closely, you could hear the whisper, wishes are not lost. They are waiting